Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity. That is Ken Shaving and BSing, home of your Big Shave Best champion, as always. And today we're taking a break from the razor blade reviews because I want to use some stuff I borrowed from my good buddy, good brother John Gilmore here in town. He loaned me a few soaps a few weeks ago, and I have not gotten around to them because of living with my mom, not being able to really film in a alleged proper environment. And so I want to use some of these soaps because we're meeting up tomorrow, and I'm going to use one today, and I'm going to use one tomorrow. But this one is the somewhat loved and somewhat considered controversial Barrister and Mann Fougere Gothique. And it's definitely a realistic fougere with very earthy, dirty elements in it, like dirt, like soil. And if I smelled it, I was like, oh, obviously I don't have the aftershave because I'm borrowing this soap. But I do have I'm going to make a cocktail out of Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Foo and dirt, which are paired anyway. Technically use the dirt soap and the Foo aftershave, and then Douglas was badgered by loyal customers to make dirt aftershave, and I picked this up. So I'm going to cocktail these. I'm going to use the Thayer's, going to use the Alum Block. Going back to, one of my one of my favorite brushes, the BC Silver Tip synthetic from Razor Rock. And since I haven't done it in a long time, and I own 3 slants, and I'm going to give the 37C some love from Merkur. And I'm going to use a ruby blade that I used in my blade review, so this already has 1 shave on it. It's always a comfortable blade. I figured it'd be a good pairing. I got a couple days growth. So I'm going to get the razor warmed up and get some water on my face. And let's do a little cube prep. If you haven't checked out Frugal Shave, check out Frugal Shave, frugalshave.com. He's also, I never know how to pronounce Aaron's last name, but he's made a 3D printed, it's a perforated, it's a cube that you can keep the cube in, and it's perforated all around with square holes. Looks really cool. If you want to keep your cube in a better place, check it out if you have one. Alright, so let's dip the brush here. I like Fougeres. They're all so different that I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't run out and go, ooh, a new Fougere, gotta try. That's not my style. I gravitate towards other scents more so. But this one is intriguing. I think it's because of I thought of the aftershave cocktail I wanted to make. Let's try this and get some of the excess out. I'm gonna rinse off already here. Just clean it up. Hopefully I don't have to go revisit the puck. So, all right, let's paint on, and then we'll add water. Yeah, since Fougere is kind of a general term, kind of like vetiver in a way, although vetiver is actually more. You see variants on vetiver with added scents, or if they've got vetiver in a cologne base, or so it's a little subjective. Well, Fougere is very subjective because Brut is a Fougere. This is a Fougere. Phoenix, Crown King carry a number of Fougeres. You got MDC, Martin de Condre, of course. We're talking a lot of options in the Fougere world. And this is a glissant-based soap, I believe. caught a lot of heat because of those who are a little more strongly held in their beliefs about the packaging of the soap, so to speak. That doesn't bug me either way, because I don't let it interfere with my beliefs. So, like I said, I was raised basically Methodist, but I'm out of practice, I'd say. I'd like to find a good church that may help center me in some ways, and but teach their own. I find humor in everything. But the only thing I'm not finding funny right now are low-hanging fruit Trump jokes, because everyone's doing them, and they're just too easy. It's not that they can be funny, but I'm just like, yeah, I've seen it 12 ways a Sunday. You just change up and sort of politician. See, presidential humor. I know he's a fount of, of material for people, but I don't know. It's too easy. That's glossy. That's like Cool Whip. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. All right, feeling more heat back on the blade here. I haven't used this in a while. Very light. Last time I used this, it's been months and months. I opened myself up a little too much. I probably had too much pressure going. And it's operator error. I may have only used this razor like 3 times prior, which is kind of sad. Canadian good brother Chris Marco Lucid Code on YouTube here. It says show the slant some love. So alright, just decided finally to do it. I'm using the lightest of pressure. The ruby blade is good and sharp. I'm practically not feeling the blade. Soap is super slick, very protective. Yeah, lots of, if I wanted to do residual slickness passes, lots left, plus I have soap on my face. So let me do a fresh rinse. We'll get past 2 lathered up here. Yeah, and re-wet the face because I wiped all that stuff off. Alright. There we go. I'm going to work the bristles some more here. And the whiskers. A lot of soap left. See, it was releasing. One thing I will say for synthetics, because it's my deficits with using Badger and Boar, is they release the soap. Yeah. See, I'm just rolling off and painting on. Alright, let's go against and see what we do here. Huh. You would think I'd be a little closer after with the second pass gun, but You know, it's funny, there was a question, I want to say it was on Shave the Man. A guy was asking about, well, if you have to turn the slant a little when you're leaning, you know, lining your sideburns, doesn't that defeat the purpose of the cut? Well, no, because all you're doing is just turning for that initial thing. And then you go back to normal. It's not like you hold it there and then pull down. I mean, no, you don't put it straight on purpose for any other factor except for to initially line the sideburn. So put it back, you know, line it up, do the initial cut, then put it back and shave. And then if you have to, lift the hairs a little bit right near the edge. And then put it as a slant and cut there. Or if you're really concerned, have another razor on standby. That's a straight bar. I've done that. Don't overcomplicate things in your shave. Just, it's like in life, don't overthink things. I'm a master of overthinking. Don't overthink things. Just go do it. Very light. I got a tiniest little weeper right there and right by my lip, which is fairly normal no matter what razor I use, but so far, really good shave. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I'm going to treat the neck up some, and so let me do a rinse. As Rick says, hi Rick, by the way, Ken shaving and spitting. I like that, Rick, that was good. As you saw by my comment on your comment. You know, I rarely pause my videos. You know, I just go in and do it, you know. I think that's part of it. You know, it's, you're seeing it, minus if I have to pause to go get something, or if I have something I have to take care of that comes in the middle, you get as it is. So you might as well be watching it live, except you're not seeing the feedback, obviously. I used to pause it because I was taking cues from Chris Bailey's videos. But I guess maybe after the 5-minute speed shave challenge, that was the Razor Emporium's challenge last year they put out to YouTubers and anyone who wanted to get on YouTube and make a video to show you can wet shave in 5 minutes safely. It was interesting, you know. I don't think I had any weepers on that. I'd have to go back and watch. All right. We're going to stop here. I got a couple small weepers that probably will close when I do the alum block. Rinse the razor. I'm going to put the blade back up, because I really like these rubies, but I haven't found a good deal on a 100 pack yet. So I'm going to probably use this for a third shave and something. Yeah, just around my lip, and I got a tiny one I think it's already closed under my chin. had enough soap to do a pass, and of course it's peaky, glistening. Of course it's Barrister and Mann, so you know it's excellent product. I have a few. I love Seville. They're doing Seville. It was a Reddit wet shaver. I mentioned this before. Seville in the reserve formula, and I put the pre-order in on that. I cannot wait to get that because that just looks like it's going to be fantastic. Well, I sent my first Seville to Kyle at Brown Man Shaves a year plus ago, and Kyle, I hope you're getting some use out of that if you didn't piff it off to someone else, because that is a great soap. If you sent it somewhere, at least I know you used it a little bit, but if you didn't, good on you, because that's one you should just keep. Keep it in the fold. Kyle, if you watch this, by the way. I don't know how much time you have to watch. All right, cold water and then alum. Or cool water. Our water's not exactly cold right now on the ground because we're getting 100 degrees. Yeah, I'm getting room temp out of my cold tap. I'm gonna let it run some here. All right, so let's alum block it up. Well, there is some feedback, which I expected. It's a little less than that terrible Supermax titanium blade. It was terrible for me. Now I did see some folks say they never got a good shave with it either. It seems like the diamond, the blue diamond titanium, whatever it's called, is the only one probably worth using. Although I got okay shave with that silver, whatever the other. About 5 videos ago, you'll see. All right, let's put some Thayers on. Yeah, it looks like my weeper's closed for the most part. A little lip one didn't. So Thayers here. And it's so humid. Now I'm not going to need a balm, so I'm just going to go straight into a aftershave. The witch hazel with aloe gives me a good moisture base as is. I'm going to let that dry a little. Come to think of it, I'm going to touch up this one weeper on my corner of my lip. Okay. Let this dry down a little more. Fan! No. Okay, so let's get into how this works. So what I do when I cocktail, when scents seem pretty balanced and I want to cocktail aftershaves, I do about equal parts. There's like 1, 2, 3-esque. Take the other one. Try not to let it run out. I should have uncapped both before I did this. 1, 2, 3-esque. Pretty close. I think it needs a little more dirt, actually. Yeah, that's it. So if you want to get it close, let's say about a 2-to-1 ratio of dirt to foo, unless you find, if you have the Fougere Mysterious from Douglas, that's a loyalty program purchase, you could cocktail that. It depends, they're a little different. I find this one a little earthier, that's why it probably goes with dirt. Pretty close match. So if you got foo and dirt and you just want to buy the soap, you got a pretty good cocktail you can make. Like I said, about 2-to-1. Smells good. I am done. Thanks for watching. Again, that was Barrister and Mann, Fougere, Gothique. And it says, hell is empty and all the devils are here. Of course, some people had some issue with that. Your aftershave, dirt and foo from Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements. There's Shave X Alum Block. Razor Rock BC Silver Tip Synthetic 24mm. Merkur 37C Slant Razor. 2-piece. Just like the Merkur 34, except it's a slant bar. 39C is the long handle. And Gillette Ruby Platinum Plus blade, 2 shades down now. And so with that, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a great shave. This is, I think, the last day of school. So if you're in areas, it's the last day of school. Watch out for school buses. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. Cheers to sweet, good brothers and good sisters. And I will see you for the next shave, which will be, I don't know if it's going to be juiced or soap makers of Awesome Town. I'm really not digging the scent on this one. I'll probably do juiced, although sometimes the fragrance oils get me a little. But this one smells like fruit stripe gum. This is amazing. I didn't buy this. John bought it. I have regular juiced. So we'll see. But with that, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Love you all. Bye.